can you glue naked candy onto foam and have it not be a disgusting mess? And I think I smell something burning. I don't know if it's the ribbon or my skin. Okay. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dani Marie AUC, and today is the day I learned to use a hot glue gun. It's gonna be fun. Stick around. Okay, I have all of my tools here ready. So I'm gonna go through what I have to work with. But I bought this little metal plate that I am actually going to rest my hot glue gun on because my work surface here is a plastic tub. I don't really have a workspace right now, so I am sitting on the floor and up against a window bench. I have my Christmas tree over here with me, my little baby Christmas tree that was way too much work to get plugged in. So I have the metal plate. It is adorable. It has Santa Claus with Christmas trees on it, and it's so cute. It's gonna be for my hot glue gun, which I have right here. I have a mini hot glue gun. I'll be honest. I might have used a hot glue gun one time in my life, so this is gonna be fun. But at least it's a really cute hot glue gun, so there's that. Some scissors, because you always need those. I have two of these styrofoam cone forms that I will be gluing our peppermints to. I have some ribbon to decorate it with, and I have a really gigantic bag of peppermint Starlight mints. They're from Walmart, so they're the Great Value brand, but they were really cheap for this 3+ pound bag of peppermints, which should be more than enough to cover my cones in. I'm gonna get all this stuff open and we're gonna have some fun. So I found this hot glue gun, this mini hot glue gun, I should say, in Walmart. And it's pretty adorable. It's green and it's got this pattern all on it that's white with all kinds of different greens and pinks, and I think it's supposed to be florally, foresty, blobby. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. This is a Project Mate Westcott high temp mini glue gun. These are the mini glue sticks. Okay, I have this cute Santa headband on, but it doesn't show in frame and kind of keeps tipping over, so bye, Mr. Santa hat. It was a cute idea. See if I can read these directions. My phone is somewhere. Oh, here it is. I lose this thing a million times a day. I gotta take another picture of this because I stuck my finger over the operating instructions because I saw the safety tips and assumed that was them. It is 0.28 inches in diameter. The glue stick, sorry. The glue stick is 0.28 inches in diameter. And that is, that's 0.7 centimeters. Tip will turn from red to blue to indicate cooling. I think we've got the idea here. But we might need to figure out how to get this glue stick in here. Now, the tip is starting to turn red. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open all of my things here. Recently got a set of crafting scissors and things from Sam's Club, kind of the equivalent of Costco for those of you who have Costco. It had 2 pairs of big scissors, a pair of these smaller, what did I say, about 8-inch scissors, I don't know, maybe that's right, and a really nice box blade, like a, what do they call them normally? It's one of those blades you put razors into. Box blade, box cutter, razor blade, I don't know. I don't remember what it was labeled, but it was the nicest one I think I've ever seen alone. Like, it had the regular handle that you push up that kind of locks the blade into place, but it also had this pusher on the top that allowed you to push the blade out, hold your finger there, and use it at whatever position you wanted. And then when you released it, it was spring loaded, so it would go back into the knife. It was fascinating. And also, I had this really cool spring loaded razor blade storage. I'm just trying to cut these hones open. But really cool razor blade storage that was spring loaded. So you slide one blade out and the spring pushes the other one into place, so it's easier for you to grab when when you get to that one. It was just, I was just fascinated by the quality, and I don't know if I mentioned, it was $10. $10. All right, I'm just gonna cut the top off of this peppermint bag. Ready for the smell of peppermint? It mostly smells like sugar. It's kind of disappointing, but. So, oh man. We've run into our first blind person issue that I didn't realize through the bag. So generally when you're making these, you would want the cute candies that have the wrappers that are twisted on the ends, because that's cute, right? Did I get the kind with that wrapper? No, it did not. So these have the square wrapper. Super easy to open, but I'm not sure how cute it'll be on the tree. I'm gonna have to look up, can you glue naked candy onto foam and have it not be a disgusting mess? This is on Martha Stewart. It's hilarious. No, I don't want the app. Thank you, Pinterest. Okay, we're gonna go to Martha Stewart's website. And of course, that's not the thing that shows up. Oh, the internet is so frustrating. This is why I don't use Pinterest. My experience with Pinterest has been like, oh, that looks really cool. Let me go visit the site to check it out, to see how you make it. Click on it. Takes me to some site. Nothing in sight that even looks relatively like the reason I clicked on the website. It's like being catfished with crafts over and over and over again, and it's very frustrating. So I don't really use Pinterest, and that's why. There it is. They have unwrapped it for this wreath. So I'm about to unwrap a whole bunch of candy. Let's speed that up for you guys. So I had a little bit of help and got this many peppermints done. It's a, I don't know, it's a little bowl full. Kind of like what you'd eat a small size bowl of cereal in. All right. This is gonna be messy and sticky, I feel like. Also, I am going to put one of my earbuds in so I can listen to some music, without getting a copyright strike. Oh, these are actually the Galaxy Buds Live. They're the ones everyone calls the Bean. And I love them. I'm gonna do a review on those actually when I get my studio set up, so you guys can hear what I think of them. Our glue tip is red. I don't know if it's gonna pick up well in the video, but it has turned from blue to red. So we're gonna make some room. I'm gonna move one of these off. And I'm gonna set my peppermints there. I'm gonna start with my foam cone laid down on its side just to make it a little easier on me because I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh gosh. Oh, so anxious. Anyway, again, first time I've really worked with hot glue in a long time. So here we go. I'm trying to get the hot glue worked up too. Oh, here we go. Gotta get it up to the tip. It's just another instance where, there we go. Okay, I see hot glue. Okay. Okay, the first one's in place. Here's the second one. Oh my, this is sticking so well. I don't know why I didn't expect it to. I don't know what I expected, honestly. Oop, don't squeeze the trigger down. There's nothing on there. Okay. I'm just putting a little ball of hot glue on here. I don't know if you guys have used hot glue guns before. This is my first real experience with it. Oh no, we have strings. I'm just hoping I don't burn myself. Mostly that's okay. Here's the struggle now with my crappy workspace. And I want to make sure I get them kind of lined up at the bottom so they cover the white of the foam up, but don't stick off and make my foam more uneven and wobbly. I'm really excited to finally be doing some crafts. I'll be honest, my mom is a super crafty person, like sewing. She's all the normal stuff, okay? Sewing, she used to make a lot of wreaths, things like that. Flower arrangements. She used to do, what is it called? Macrame. Macrame is where you weave twine. I think it's regularly twine anyway. Oh, that one's broken. I think I already have used my glue stick. Do they go that quickly? I have more glue sticks. I have such a mess over here on the other side of me. It's crazy. Okay. Those are more of the mini glue sticks. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Okay. Let's not do that. Now it's coming out better. Oh, poop. With the broken one on there. Oh well. I should have pulled it out of there and set it to the side. Oh gosh. Please tell me I'm not gonna have a gap in the back. No. I'm so sad. Okay, I'm gonna try and respace these because they gotta be real tight. Okay, it's okay. It's only a little of the foam. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, guys, it's still not fitting. I guess this is one of the lessons with crafts is that it doesn't have to be perfect. But I'm gonna re-glue this broken one and actually try and use it to my advantage. Okay. I'm just gonna have to glue one of these on here. Oops, I just got my finger with the hot glue, but it's okay, it's fine. It didn't burn, it's alright. And I'm just gonna have to put a lot of hot glue on this one and then hope it makes a good connection. I will. You know what? I don't know what to do with that. It's just gonna have to not be perfect. I'm gonna speed up some of this so you guys don't have to sit through all of it. And then when I've made some more progress, I'll be back.
Mine will be the shortest one. You'll be sure to know.
Okay, so I have half of this first one covered. And most of this thing looks really nice, like the rows are even and everything, and then you get around to the back and it's like, oh, okay, well, they're on there. It's really not that bad. It's just, I guess I was expecting beautiful rows and didn't get that, and it's slightly disappointing, but not a big deal. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier. I'd started to say how much of a crafter my mom was. So she does everything. Sewing, hot gluing. She used to make wreaths, and I said macrame, which is like almost like knitting, but with twine. I don't know. And what else? She's gotten into glass cutting, and she makes wind chimes and things like that. So like, not all things, but it was definitely more her thing than mine. I always liked the idea of it, but it was always like, well, she's here. Why do I have to do anything? You know, like, why should I learn to craft? But I think it's time. I had started watching some Dollar Tree crafts, so you know, you can get into the crafting stuff real cheap. And I thought, since it's so affordable for most things, like, why not? Because the most expensive thing I bought might have been the hot glue gun. And it's the kind of thing you use for a while. So, can't really go wrong, right? I mean, I don't know. People use hot glue for all kinds of weird things. So, yeah. This tree, actually, this peppermint tree, I actually didn't see this from Dollar Tree, but what I did see it was the show, I believe it's on Netflix. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Something about Mr. Christmas is, I don't know, I can't remember, but this guy goes by Mr. Christmas. And he goes and watches people's videos and takes, you know, accepts nominations and like entries to have him come out and decorate your house for Christmas. And so this was one of the crafts that he got one of the families to do. So they, you know, so they could do a craft themselves. And I was like, well, you know what? That looks stupid easy. Why don't I try it myself? So here I am, trying it myself. And I think it's gonna be cute. I think it's weird having raw candy out as a decoration, but it seems to be popular. This stuff kind of came from all over the place. So this hot glue gun came from Walmart. What else? The candies came from Walmart as well. They're a great value brand. And like I said, it was like 3+ pounds of candy for like $5 maybe. Maybe at the most. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, there it is. Second time I burnt myself. It's okay. It's fine. It dries. It's okay. But these cones, these foam cones, I actually had to find at, where did I find them? Joann's. We have a Joann Fabric. They have tons of crafting stuff. And that is where I had to find these cones. They only had the one size. I was kind of hoping for a couple different sizes so that, you know, I could do 3, maybe 1 taller and 2 shorter ones. But you get what you can find this late in the game. I'm a little late starting with the whole Christmas crafting thing, so like most of the good stuff is gone. Especially when I went to Dollar Tree. I had just started watching Dollar Tree craft videos, so I was like, oh, this will be fun. And then they're like, oh, well, you have to go before like the middle of November to get the stuff. I have clearly missed the rush. The Christmas tree that is actually, yeah, it's in frame, I think. I think I can see it back there. The Christmas tree that's in frame is one I have had for many, many years. since my grandma passed away. Gosh, like 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. But it was hers. Most of the ornaments that are on it were also hers. So I put that up every year because, one, I used to live in just my bedroom, so there's plenty of room for it. And two, it's just like a fun way to sit, and as I decorate it, I'll think about my grandma and think about all the memories that I have with her and things like that. And it's just really nice. Ornaments are these, my favorite ornaments on that tree are actually these gold mini light bulbs. And they're like this matte gold color, and they're so pretty. They're actual glass, they're not plastic. So they feel very substantial and well made. Those are some of my favorites. They're all over that tree. There are red bows, some with bells, some without. And what else? Musical instruments. There are harps, trumpets, French horns. I think that's actually most of the variety. Oh, no, there's a violin, sorry. But yeah, they're gold colored as well. And they're cute. They remind me of my grandma because, well, one, they were hers, but also she was a very musical person. She actually played piano and organ and went to school for music, actually. She too ended up actually going to school and becoming a nurse, but she originally went to school for music and learned to teach a lot of the instruments. So she learned to play a lot of the instruments, the woodwinds mostly, I think. And I always thought that was nice because I actually played the clarinet in band and marching band as well at my school. And it was really fun. It was really nice. I guess my grandma got to see some of that. But it's just nice to have some of those memories and be able to honor them, I guess. It's a good way to put it. Ooh, I'm almost done with this tree, and I'm almost out of peppermints. This peppermint's a little deformed, but I think he will help me be sure I squeeze in 2 right here. Make it a perfect one. Maybe all peppermints are perfect. Maybe that's the real lesson. Yeah? Alright, I'm about to put one on the top as well, and then I will... Why did I put that on the foam and not the peppermint? I don't know. Danielle, why did you... Ow. Ow. Why did you put it on the foam and not the peppermint? Okay, that didn't make any sense, but here we are. The first completed peppermint tree. Come on. Why? Okay. While I'm trying to fight with this ribbon, what are some of your favorite traditions? Do you guys make any crafts for Christmas? Do you have an advent calendar? Do you celebrate while decorating your Christmas tree? Do you listen to Christmas music and watch Christmas movies? Christmas movies? I love doing all those things. I do not have an advent calendar though. Do you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yuletide? Like what do you do? What is your Christmas tradition? Mine is apparently losing a battle with this ribbon. I mean, I'm just feeling around it, thinking I'm gonna casually run into a seam. Oh my, here we are. Or not. Maybe, I think that was tape actually. I think there is a plastic ring around this protecting it, and then there's a piece of tape holding the plastic, but I can't seem to peel it. Oh gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. I don't know why. But this is the ribbon I showed off earlier. Again, it's red with these gold leaves and vines and things like that. think I want to actually tie this around in the middle and then make a bow for it. I actually thought about doing like almost like a garland, but I honestly think it might look weird. Actually, I think it will be really cute. So now I have to take this off of here and hope, oh, it came off. Okay, we're good, it came off. So I'm gonna start this around the back. If I can, there it is. Okay, just gonna lay that on the floor. I'm gonna put a little dab. Okay, dab of hot glue onto the ribbon. And now I'm going to press it onto this particular peppermint. And then I'm going to casually wrap it around. I'm going to hot glue while I wrap, I think. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Just a dab. Just a dab. Ow! I touched it for too long. Can't see how much is coming out of there, honestly. Alright, but it's warm, so it definitely came out. Oh, and then I moved it. Alright, whatever. Like I said, we're just winging it here. Alright, now I have reached the top of my tower here. I'm going to cut it right here. And, oopsie, I'm trying to have a disaster. I am going to hot glue a little bit at the top of this, the very end of this ribbon. So this is what I have. The ribbon starts at the bottom and goes into a spiral all the way up the peppermint tree. And so we have the traditional red and white peppermints all over this cone. Again, the ribbon is red, but with gold vines and leaves and little curly cues on it as well. And it's a thin ribbon. It's probably a 1/2 inch. I didn't look at the roll, but I'm gonna guess that. And anyway, it spirals up the tree. There are about 4 levels of spirals. So, I think it's cute. I'm wondering if a bow out of this ribbon would be big on top. I think I'd have to finagle something. And by finagle, I just mean make a bunch of crisscrosses and turn this into a big bow. So like a star pattern of loops. So I'm going to cut this first ribbon. If I turn the scissors the right way, that might help. Okay, and then I'm going to use that to measure another strip. So I have cut these lengths of ribbon. They're about, I'd say about 8 inches long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down, lay it flat with a pattern on the back, and I'm going to fold one end into the half, into the middle, and the other end into the middle. And what that's going to do is it's going to create 2 loops, one on either side. I'm going to glue the ends to the ribbon, and then I'm going to repeat that. And then I'm going to glue all of the ribbon pieces, the loops, together in the center so that it makes a star-shaped bow. Okay, this actually looks really cute. What I'm going to need for the top, though, is just a little loop of ribbon to put on top and kind of finish it. So now I'm going to take these and I'm going to glue them together. I'm going to describe it as I do it so you guys can get an idea. So the first one I folded over, I'm going to put it, I'm going to pull these glue strings off of here. Get off of there. Okay, I'm going to put I'm actually having trouble telling which side's the seam side. I'm gonna put the seam side down. I'm gonna put a little dollop of hot glue right in the middle. Oh. And then I'm gonna take the next ribbon, seam side down again. And just try and center it. Ow, 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 ow. I missed. That's exactly what happened. I missed with the hot glue. Okay. That hurt a little bit. Okay. My fingers are like so burnt right now. Ooh, that was way too big of a dollop. Alright. So the first one I laid out horizontally, going right to left. The second one I laid out vertically, up and down. The first one I laid out diagonally like a forward slash. And this one is going to be the backslash, the top one. And I think I smell something burning. I don't know if it's the ribbon or my skin. Oh, ow, 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 okay. I just need to sort of make a circle with this piece of ribbon, glue the ends together, and I've got to keep the fabric and the pattern on the outside. Oh, again, too much, too much. But I'm just essentially going to make a loop. I think I'm going to stick the loop like the original horizontal ribbon. I'm going to line it up with that one, and it'll be a loop on top. Oh my gosh, I have hot glue strings everywhere. I don't know if that's like visible in the camera for those who can see, but there are just strings of hot glue everywhere. Okay, so this probably wasn't the best way to make this ribbon, but it was the best way I know to take this thin ribbon and turn it into a big bow. This is what I ended up with. I'm gonna glue that on top of my tree, and this first tree is gonna be done. Okay. The first tree and bow is officially done. Now I have to do it all over again for the second one. I'm gonna do that off camera, and then we'll come back with the end of this video and chat about it. Well, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. It was a journey. I only burnt myself like 5 or 6 times. It's alright, it happens. I think my fingers will be fine. But for those who can see, I have the finished product in a video here for you guys. But for everyone else, I actually didn't really have a tray to put this on, so I took some really nice textured gold wrapping paper and I folded it into a nice thick rectangle. Then I took some big thick red and gold ribbon and I kind of put it in the center and then wrapped it around the edges and made like a little decorative tray. I also made, now this was super simple, I took a tall cylinder vase and I hot glued some ribbon onto it. It's a really thick ribbon. The ribbon is burlap, and in the center it has this white sort of lace design. It's very pretty, kind of country, kind of farmhouse, whatever. The trees ended up really good. I have the two bows are definitely not the same size. Oops. Probably should have cut the ribbon for those at the same time, but I ended up running out of the first ribbon I used, which was the red with the gold designs on it. So I ended up using a ribbon of the same thickness. It's red and it has little tendrils sort of hanging off the sides of it. It's really cute. But I did the same exact thing that I did with the first ribbon and the first Christmas tree, and it turned out really cute. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy my crafts. And if you do any of your own, or if you have any tips, feel free to drop them below as usual. Until next time, stay curious. Bye.